didn't mean it. If you come back, I'll never be a pain in the butt again. I promise. Good night.
Good morning, and hello, my name is Jay, and hopefully I get this video out in time. I woke up real late. As a matter of fact, I woke up at 8 o'clock. It's currently 8:07 in the morning, and I have to get this video out by 10, so... Hello, Miss November. Good morning to you, too. Cat is up here with me. Yeah, we are playing some Sisters today. It's been a while, so I figured I would chime back in and do this again. Because I think I have this faction down. For people who have been here for a while, I probably played this for maybe 50 episodes straight, so... maybe not Morvenn, but I think I have the Sisters archetype pretty under the belt, so we're just gonna slam it out. Hopefully the card change does not bother anybody. I just got really tired of reading words, man. I know what the cards do. I've played this game long enough. So we're gonna change it up and get some full art up in here. He's gonna remove our Crusader, and we're gonna feel pretty meh about it, but we have another one to back it up, so not that big of a deal. Second Crusader hits the field. Hopefully no Vahl coming around this time. Not trying to get pinged, but am trying to build that faith. So we're just going to apply what pressure we can. He's going to be taking 3 damage every time he hits these, so it's definitely pretty obnoxious. I don't think he wants to be taking that much damage from this. I don't really know how I feel about the Lucius slash Morvenn matchup. Is this favored for me? I feel it's like slightly favored for me. I just have a lot of health to work through, and they don't really want to be hitting me as much as I want to be hitting them, so I think this is like okay. Alright, Fiend gonna come out. Remove this right here. Goodbye, Rhino. You will be missed. Am gonna be taking some damage. Not that big of a deal. Here, I believe we're just going to get the +1/+1, trade off with the Fiend, and play the Amalia to ping this off, just for a little bit of tempo. Not much, but just a little bit. Really just going to apply that pressure where we can. Try to get on board and resolve a little bit of something. Just want this to linger around long enough to where we can build some faith or get a good trade with it, and that's probably about it. Out comes the second flanker. Not really looking forward to that, but it does happen. It's okay. So, what are we going to do? Penitent Engine, ping this up, get the ranged attack in, and that'll be dealing some damage to Lucius as well. This is kind of a bigger threat, so he might struggle to remove this, which will be good for us. We'll have to see if he has a solution for it. Chosen of Slaanesh comes down on the Disharmonist. 5/7 is definitely pretty big. Addie. Hello, Addie. What are we going to do here? Looks like we're going to ping here, buff our own troop, and take this trade. This will again apply some blast to Lucius, taking some residual damage. Play out this Death Cult Assassin, give ourselves a shield. We are up to 2 faith. Seems like that's going to be a running trend of this game set. It's just going to be me struggling to get faith. Sisters not really the most well-positioned. 42% win rate is what they had on the meta report this season. So, yeah, if you are trying to grind with Sisters, good luck. It is not going to be easy. You have a lot of bad matchups. And it is not going to be that fun for you. So, just be expecting that it's going to be hard playing Sisters because they're not really well-positioned currently. But if you were trying to make your way in the Sisters metagame and trying to get your bonus points with Sisters, I recommend you play probably Morvenn, if I think. Either Morvenn or Ave. The other 2 Warlords, not really in the hottest slot. Going to see the Obsessionist come out here. Funny that he got the ping there. decides to go for the trade. Can we get another one? Oh, it feels so good. Look at that. Wow, that's kind of like our dream scenario. I guess that was just really good for us. Aestred comes into hand. Gonna draw the Aestred here. Throw up the ping, get a shield. Pass it back to our opponent. Let's see if he has removal for this. I would not be surprised. He's removed everything we've played so far. This Singleton Sacred Rose in my list, kind of sitting like a dead card right now, but that's okay. We might get to the faith where it matters. Opponent at 18, their life total is dwindling, so... Definitely lost in the sauce. The opponent is thinking. Yeah, this 5 damage if they have to attack that. They probably don't want to go to 13 if I had to guess. Heldrake hits the field. It decides not to attack the Aestred. Interesting. Seems risky to me. I don't know about that one. I think he probably wanted to clear that troop and just take the hit. And that's part of the problem as Lucius, is that you have to crack in all these giant troops. Thinking about playing the Penitent Engine, probably not. I think Addy is probably the correct play if I had to guess. Am going to take the ping on the Heldrake. Gain a shield. Going to wait on the Aestred Prey. We're going to play the Addy first. Gain 2 faith, go to 5. And now we're going to pray, giving Addy that extra health. Now he does have a 7 attack troop. He can trade into this and kill it, but the Heldrake will die if he attacks and trades, which is kind of what we want. And then we still have our troops on board, and both of them have a shield, so we're feeling healthy about that. He does take the trade on the Addy. Perfect. 16 life to work with. How's he going to remove this troop, though? It seems like he's going to struggle. I don't really... Okay, Rapid Evisceration. Decides to ping it now. Do you wish you removed it last turn? That is the real question. Blissbringer hits the field. Is going to take the trade. Looks like he did have a solution for it. But looks like we might be going to 6 faith. Gets the attack off. Do we go to 6? 6 faith is where we are at. Sacred Rose comes out. Nice and unnerfed. Perfect. These guys come out with flank. Gonna take the ping on the Blissbringer to remove that. Pump our troops. Take a melee attack to remove this one. This prayer I probably could have put on the troop, but I decided to put it on myself. Anyway, opponent is sitting at 14. We've got 2 troops and a threat in hand. Gonna see how they have to resolve this situation. See if this is something they were interested in doing or not. $14 health to work with. Definitely getting low. That's a big one. Okay. Hopefully not many Vahl procs. There's 1. Does take the trade here, going down to 13. Interesting. Okay. Ooh. Drawing the Katherine and Zephyrim Superior. Zephyrim's going to take the easy trade here with melee. Remove this troop. Here I think I'm going to play the Penitent Engine. get an attack off on it. That is 5 damage in flank, and then I have 2 with the Divine Shield. So we're just going to take the trade and remove this unit. We still have a giant flying troop on board, which is going to be hard for them to deal with. They're at 11. We have 2 troops, so... I don't know how they're going to solve this with being at such a low life total. They need, like, Exquisite Swordsman or something? Yeah, probably Exquisite Swordsman to remove this. They are just low on life and don't have a lot to work with. Beautiful Death comes out. Looks like they're going to gain some life back. Alright. Duelist Hubris. Okay. Is going to take the trade going down to 15. Alright. Open board. Nothing there. Might as well just stick this. There we go. Playing the Cath. Gonna get the ping. Go ahead and grab an armor. Might as well take a heal while we're at it too. Pass it back to our opponent. Checking the amount of cards in hand. Curious on what their outs look like right now. Well, if they have Quicksilver Grace, if they're able to give that flank to attack the Katherine, that would definitely be a problem for me. Duelist Hubris, okay. Mechanized Murder, okay, how many vials are we getting? 1, 2. Alright, so going to take a heal, going to 16. There's a ping on the Katherine. Here's another vial, we knew about that one. Getting another ping on the Katherine. Alright, I guess we're going to fish for more pings. See if they're trying to remove the Katherine this way. It'd be pretty unfortunate if all of these hit the Cath. There's one to our face, perfect. Where's this one go? Another one to our face. Okay, so I don't think they're going to remove this. I think they're trying. We do take some damage here when they attack, but that's absolutely fine. We are going to get this Relics off, go up to 13, pump our troops and ourselves, get the prayer off. This will deal 13 damage with Katherine, and then we have an attack for 4. Well, I thought that attack was going to go through. Can I drag it? Thank you. Okay. That should wrap it up. Anyway, there's one for you. Let's see if we can't get another one. Alright, here's another one. See what we're running into this time. Oh, great. Tau. Tau being one of the best decks in the format. Sisters, not so much. So I would not be surprised if we struggled. This is Warshaper. I believe Warshaper had like a 58, 57% win rate, according to the meta report, something like that. Was definitely above 50. And this just goes to show that Tau really did get a crazy buff, going from what was a D rank, like all their warlords were more or less D or C rank besides on Vahl, pushing them all the way up into A tier, S tier brackets. I would not be surprised if we did not struggle with this one. That's just the nature of running into Tau. There's not really a lot you can do about it on ladder either. You do want your Hallowed Martyrs, though you are going to have to find a place to play it, because a Tau likes to provide a lot of pressure by putting things on board, and you are always going to be losing a ton of tempo when you play it. So definitely going to be a struggle matchup, I think. We'll have to see how this one pans out. But I can say this with positive note. At least it's not Meiosis, because Meiosis is probably the worst matchup you could be running into. They just have crazy, crazy, crazy amounts of pressure with all the drones. And I'm just glad we didn't hit Meiosis. So I'm going to drop out the Amalia here. Gain a little bit of tempo. See what they have to say about this. We expected that. This comes out on this turn as well. Grisly Feast, going to stack on some life. They are definitely going face, just applying the pressure where they can, trying to remove that life total. We're going to take a ping here and attack with the Amalia. They will be able to remove this next turn with their face, so we're losing out on that, but at least we did get a trade, and we are playing out the Crusader, so there is a possibility of us gaining some faith this turn. Man, these full arts are looking gorgeous. I'm actually kind of liking this. I don't know why I didn't switch this sooner. Alright, let's see what they got to say about it. How are you going to solve the Crusader problem, sir? Just take the trade? Alright. Well, that will remove the Crusader and the Amalia. Pretty good. A way to get rid of what we have going on. It's going to take some damage from them as well. Breaking our prayer, so no faith for us. I was wrong about that one. 5E. Going to play out the Zephyrim Superior. Take a prayer. Also take a ping as well. So 2 prayers. They would have to flank this troop off the board. Hopefully we'll be getting a faith somehow this turn. Definitely do need to try and build that. It is always a question, though, if you are going to be able to. Because Classic is really just about how much you can keep your opponent's board clear. So everybody's running a lot of flanks. I would not expect this to stick. Interesting. Alright. So we are gaining 1 faith, but they do have 2 shielded units, and we're going to have to try and work through that. This looks like a place where I might be able to jam Hallowed Martyrs. But we're going to have to see what I want to do here. Going to take the ping. Play with the Addy. Okay, so we're trying to gain as much faith as possible. Going to take the melee trade here. Pass it back to our opponent. Long strike. That is terrifying. That is so much tempo they just gained. Alright, they're going to clear the Addy. This is horrifying. Long strike, man. Talk about an insane tempo gain. Coming in, trading with a troop, getting the other trade for basically free too, and now there are 2 giant troops on board that we have to find a solution for. Not really looking too hot. Okay, Flagellant. Take a ping on the Flagellant. Getting this attack in here. So we'll put this down to 4, which we can use the Zephyrim Superior to remove this long strike, but we are still taking a ton of damage. Not sure how we are going to climb out of this one. That long strike gained them just so much tempo. Man, I think any other card we might have had a better chance. Yeah, Devilfish, just insane amount of pressure going to be coming down here. We have to remove that as well. It's just one of those must remove things. You do not want every unit they play to have flank. You will never have a board. We're sitting at 14. Do we have a solution to get rid of this problem here? Oh gosh. My lord. Yep. And more on top of that. Awesome. Yeah. I do not blame myself. So, GG opponent. Good draws. Alright. Getting another one in here, and wow, lo and behold, it is the nightmare matchup itself, Meiosis. Oh boy. I'm slightly tilted after that last game. Long strike being just the optimal ideal draw to give them the most tempo, and here we are again, running into probably what I said was the worst matchup you could run into. Drones! Lovely. Alright, so how are we going to solve this problem? Going to take a regular ping here. Put put a shield on ourselves, gaining 1 faith. You could be using your talent to remove these completely, which I think we will be doing shortly, but I just wanted to get that faith out of the way and try to gain 1. They're going to remove this themselves anyway, so we did gain 1 faith in that process. They pop out another drone, which now it is our turn. Play Amalia for just the slightest amount of tempo we possibly can get out on 3E, and we are going to pick this troop off. Now we have a body, something we can trade into these troops. So not too bad of a start. Pretty okay. Double Cleansing Flames will probably come in handy somewhere. Savior Protocols, oh boy. Thankfully this does not put a troop in play. They are just going to get 1 in their hand. Drones do cost 1 less. Out comes the ping, followed by a Rhino. Get the trigger for the Rhino. Out comes a Sacred Rose Sister. So we actually are on board. Interesting. I could have swore that there would be more drones on board by now. Maybe not. So maybe we could actually have a chance this game. That'd be interesting. See what they decide to do here and how they're going to solve all this board state. I'll tell you what, it is definitely morning for me. But I'm excited. I have plans today, so hopefully I can get this video out. Straighten up the room as this DS8 drone comes out, because I am having company. I'm excited because I don't have company very frequently, so having people over is always fun for me. Sadly, we don't have a way to remove this drone as it is stealthed. So what are we going to do? Looks like a Cleansing Flames is going to come out. Sadly, there's no way for us to flank this Flagellant in to get the ping on that stealth drone. But we can pump out some more troops in the meantime. This Amalia is going to die to the drone anyway, so might as well send that in. Get some damage while we can. Passing the turn back to our opponent. Here comes that DS8 drone trigger. Yep, we expected that one. Finding it quite hard to gain faith in this matchup. Alright, out comes a Vespid Flanker. Interesting. Okay.
I cannot do that.
Thinking about casting the second Cleansing Flames. Looks like it is going to come to fruition. Going to go ahead and remove that drone being the main problem. Definitely want to get rid of that. Throw a ping, 2 shields. Might as well stack up this prayer while we can too. Nice, that worked out for us. See how they're going to remove this. 2 Flagellants in our hand. I think 1's probably what we're looking for. I don't know if 2 is the correct number. But we will play with what we are given, so... Alright. Opponent getting kind of low. 17 is not exactly healthy. Pretty liberal on their face. Palisade comes out. Removing all those shields. More drones. Interesting, they take the full clear. Okay. I think I'm going to take a kind of weird line here. They're at 15, and I know I have this invincible 7 attack troop in my hand. I'm going to see if I can't get some damage in. Let's see if we can't do this correctly. I believe I want to lead with a Flagellant, maybe play the second? Yeah. Okay, so 1... I'm going to go for max damage here and see if I can't wrap this game up. Who needs faith when you can just end, right? So, Flagellant, Flagellant. Okay, and now we ping one and just let the board do the clear. No, even going to save the ping. Okay, for maximum damage. Might just even cast talent and attack. There we go, yeah. Okay, bring it home. Opponent at 6. So they need to play 2 Vanguard units here? They need to play a Vanguard, and next turn they need to play 2?
I guide the Firecast's fury.
Okay, here's 1. We can clear 1 with our talent. Yeah. So just play the Celestine and clear this, and then they have to play 2 Vanguard units or lose. Okay. We have the flanker. They'd have to play 3. Oh my lord, I think we might get this. 1. Definitely hanging on by a wire. That is not enough, my friend. Wow, talk about a comeback. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. This one was well-deserved and well-liked, so I will see you guys tomorrow.
I haven't done it yet. I may do it. If this doesn't work out, probably I will do it. I would almost say definitely.